All right, for our last video on this series, we're going to be looking at breakout scans once again. But this time we are not going to be looking at closing prices or volumes. I want to show you all that there's other ways that you can find breakout scans by looking at other types of charts. So this, what you're seeing here is not a standard chart, but this is what's called a point and figures chart. And it has it goes based on patterns. It doesn't go based on time, is not relevant here. It goes based on price increases and decreases. Every time there is a price increase that is significant enough, it is marked with an X. Every time the price decreases in a way that's significant, it's marked with an O, right? So I'm not going to go into super details on how do you determine what is significant of an increase to be marked and or decrease to be marked. But what I do want to point out is that from here, you're able to find very clear resistance and support lines. So if that's something that you're, struggling with, or that you would like to get more, help with, I would definitely encourage you to look at point and figure charts and patterns, right? So today we're going to be looking at what's called a triple top breakout. This is a bullish pattern that basically looks for price increases to be broken multiple times over. So for example, in this picture, you see that here the price target was about $32 on the low end on that first red line, and it gets broken to be on the 40 line, and then it gets broken again to be on the about 53 line, right? So that is definitely bullish. That's letting you know that this stock is breaking out. And so when you look at the regular chart, you'll see that there is a breakout, an uptrend. And so we're going to take this concept and we're going to apply it to our scan. And luckily, StockCharts already has this set up for you. So writing it out is actually really simple. So we're going to go ahead and start with the type as stock as always. But we want to compare yesterday's to today's. We want to make sure that whatever the triple top breakout was for yesterday, that it's been broken for today. So we want to actually see that the triple top breakout from yesterday is false and that the triple top breakout for today is true. So that's what we're going to be writing out. So, and open up a clause, yesterday's point and figures triple top breakout is, and this always happens, but sometimes you might have to just make sure that everything is spelled correctly. And you want to make sure it's false, not true. All right, and then we're going to do it again, but we're going to look at today's PNF triple, right? Make sure that it's spelled correctly. You want to make sure that it's true. And when you run the scan, you'll notice that all of the stocks are breaking out, right? So let's go ahead and adjust the closing prices so we have some reasonable numbers. And let's look at WSC, Will Scott Corporation. And if we look here, you can see that it has gone to an upward trend. It has actually been going up and down the different moving averages. So you definitely want to, and this applies to all of the stocks, you definitely want to be looking at other indicators, right? So I have my moving averages, but I also have my MACD line, I have the TSI line, and I also recently added the ADX DMI line. So let's look at another one, GPRE here. I also have the RSI. So here you can see, once again, like some bullish behavior. It's moving up and down the 20, but it's definitely uptrending a lot higher now. We can see that most recently there was about a 15% increase in the stock price, right? We look at the volume, we can see that, just from, eyeballing it, we can see that the volume since about, early March, it's really jumped, right? So here's our other indicators. But overall, this is a really helpful scan to find breakouts. just like the others, right? So there's a bunch of different ways to find breakouts, but what's most important is that you're using the right strategy that works best for you. So that concludes the breakout and consolidation series. Stay tuned for more videos on different scans. Let me know what y'all thought about this video, other videos, and if there's anything that you would like to see, feel free to let me know. But peace and love, y'all. Take care.